Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? Ich hoffe, dass es dir gut geht. Welcome to lesson 2 this week of Hast du Zeit? Do you have time? Okay, so bitte schreib das Datum auf. So write down the date, please, and schreib den Titel auf, please. Write down the title, Hast du Zeit? So far this week, we've looked at expressions of frequency or time phrases, and we've looked at word order in German, so where they come in the sentence. So today we're going to start with word order, and then we're going to do some reading tasks so that we can try to consolidate our knowledge of word order and also our vocabulary. Okay, wir fangen erst an. Zum Anfangen bitte die Sätze richtig schreiben. Okay, so write the sentences in the correct order. You've got 5 sentences. Pause the video while you do that task. Okay, please correct your work. How did you get on? There were 2 tasks there. One was to write the sentence in the correct order and the second is to translate them. So let's go through them one by one. Am Abend chille ich, so your word order, verb before subject. In the evenings, I chill out or I relax. Jeden Tag mache ich Sport. So again, a verb before subject. So every day I do sport. Am Wochenende gehe ich in den Park. Verb before subject. At the weekend, I go to the park. Ich höre sehr oft Musik. I often listen to music. So this one, the time phrase is after. Ich höre oft Musik. And when we do that, then remember that your word order doesn't change. Okay. Manchmal spiele ich Fußball. So again, your verb is before your subject here. And sometimes I play football. Ich spiele selten Klavier, denn es gefällt mir nicht. How did you get on with this one? This was a tricky one. So I often play piano because Ich spiele selten. I seldom play piano because I don't like it. Okay. So again, the selten this time comes after the verb. And yes, okay, so just mark yourselves out of 6, please. If you didn't get the translation down, will you please write the translation in your book? Okay, so we've got some reading tasks today. So always remember with the reading task, what is the strategy? Okay, so it does say read the text, answer the question in English. Answer the questions in English. Find examples of the verb second rule in the text. Okay, so remember that your strategy is always to read the questions first so that you know what you're looking for. And then the strategy is to identify the keyword and then skim scan for that keyword in the text. Okay, so I'm going to read the text out for you so you can read along with me. Freizeitumfrage. Wie verbringen Jugendliche in Deutschland ihre Zeit? An erster Stelle kommt die Schule. Ab 13 Jahre arbeiten Jugendliche 44 Stunden pro Woche. In der oder für die Schule. Wow. An zweiter Stelle verbringen Jugendliche Zeit mit ihrer Familie. An dritter Stelle finden wir Chillen, Ausruhen, Faulenzen, Musik hören, lesen, basteln oder malen. Mit 15 Wochenstunde. Auf Platz 4 mit 14 Stunden kommen Zocken und Fernsehen. Okay, so answer the questions. Remember, you've got some little vocab here to help you as well. Okay, danke schön. Pause the video while you're doing that. Okay, let's go to the answers. So the first one, from the age of 13, young people spend 44 hours per week working in or after school. B, after school work, young people spend time with their families, okay? With their families. Young people spend 15 hours per week doing relaxing activities And then 14 hours per week are spent on gaming and watching TV. So zocken is the word for gaming and watching TV. Okay, so how many did you get correct? Just write down your points there. Okay, wir lesen noch weiter. So we have a second listening task. Now remember, the strategy with this again is the same. Don't be put off by the length of the passage. It does look quite long. So remember, your strategy is read the questions first, look for the keywords. If you can, what I would do is I would maybe translate a keyword in my brain as well, in my mind as well. And then you skim and scan in the text for the answers, okay? Obviously use the context, any context that you can to help you understand even what the subject is going to be. So for example, in this paragraph here, I see that there's somebody here and it looks to me like they've got a cup of some sort. So my immediate idea is, okay, well, it's something to do with sports. It must be sports. They're in a t-shirt. They've got something here that says European champion on them. So it's something about some sort of a sports person. Second thing that I notice here is that it says Fußball. So I know immediately, okay, it's something to do with football. Star, so football star. So maybe it's somebody, a famous football player. Okay, so there are just a few little hints. Get started, please. Use the strategies to help you. Write the answers in your book. Pause the video, please, while you're doing that task. Okay, let's maybe go through the answers. So, eins, give two details about Ditzennefer's brother. So, I'm going to find my information. So, my key phrase here is brother. So, Bruder. I've skim scanned my text and I find Bruder here. So, the two key things are that Ditzennefer's brother is called David, and he also plays football. Okay, that's A. Okay, so what sort of person is Ditzenfer? So I know that that's going to be something about the description. So I'm going to be thinking, I'm looking for adjectives of some kind. Sort of person, is it physical? No, it's to do with their personality. So where do I see something about the description? I find it here in paragraph 4. And it says here, is there optimistisch? So she's optimistic, aber ein bisschen schüchtern, but a little bit shy. Okay, so Frage 3, number 3. So describe one of Ditzennefer's tattoos. So the key word here is tattoo. It shouldn't be too hard to skim scan, and it is here, tattoos. So it says, die Geburtsdaten, sie hat viele Tattoos, so she's lots of tattoos. Die Geburtsdaten ihrer Großeltern. So one detail is the date of birth of her grandparents. Und auch ein Portrait ihrer Eltern, and a portrait of her parents. Okay, so there are your two details for number 3. Okay, question 4. So how old was Ditzenfer when she first played for the Bundesliga? So in this, I would say the key word is Bundesliga. Scanning the text, I see Bundesliga here. So I'm looking for an age, so something that's going to tell me the answer here. So I see here, so immediately I see im Alter von 14 Jahren. So she was 14 years of age when she played in the Bundesliga. Oh, okay, so question 5, what is she known for? Okay, this is the one question that could be a little bit tricky, okay? So maybe if I didn't know the word, known for, bekannt is the word for known for, but maybe then I can just look and see if there's something here, something that I can find. So I can see in paragraph 6 here that it says, Ditzenfer ist für ihre Tricks bekannt. Okay, so basically that's really all your answer is. She's known for her tricks. Okay, so I presume it's something to do with football, maybe you guys know better than me, heading the ball or some sort of football tricks that you can do. Okay. And then the last little question, number 6, is what does she do at the weekend? So the key word there is the weekend. And I know already that weekend in German is Wochenende. So let me see, where do I find Wochenende in the text? And I see it here in the last paragraph. So am Wochenende spielt sie Videospiele. So I know immediately that that means that she plays video games. And that's it. Okay, ganz toll. So please mark yourselves out of 6. How did you get on? Remember the strategies. Read the questions, look for keywords, skim, scan, look for context. Okay, ganz gut. If you weren't sure of the strategy, please write it down in your books, please, and highlight it. Danke. Okay, so we've 2 things to do here to finish off the lesson today. So first of all is I want you to translate the final paragraph. So bitte, also das hier übersetzen, so Nummer 7 übersetzen. So translate that sentence there, 3 sentences. And then I want you to write a description of your own favorite sports person using paragraphs 1, 4, and 7 as models. Okay, so that's not very long. That's only really about 10 sentences or so. Okay, so have a look at 1, 4, and 7. Number 1 is where your sports personality is from, maybe who they play with, when their birthday is, a physical description of them, something about their personality. Remember, it doesn't have to be real. You can make it up. You know, nobody's going to be checking up as long as the grammar is correct. And then number 7, what do they do? What do they do at the weekend, for example? Again, it doesn't have to be true. You can just make it up. Okay, ganz gut. Remember to submit your work, please, on the Google Classroom, and I'll see you for home learning lesson. Okay, danke schön.